Anytime you want to change out posts throughout your site, we are pulling these in as automatically as possible. So the featured image and the post title are being pulled in using the query loop block. And the only time I'd recommend doing this all manually, like manually setting an image and a title, is if there's some sort of like SEO keywords that you're trying to use as your links. So you want to change like how to make ice cream to something different, like making ice cream at home or something like that. So that would be a good reason to do something manual, but specifically looking at how you would change out content in these sort of blocks where the query loop is pulling these posts. I'm going to go into edit page just so we can look specifically at the blocks I'm showing you here. And I'll show you how you can change out the query loop. Actually, let's go down to like crowd favorites, so where we were at right here, to have a different number of posts, to have a different category that's featured, or to feature specific category or specific posts, sorry. So if I just click on this like kind of group of content, it's showing me the post template right now. I want it to change and show me the query loop. So I'm gonna press the up arrow on my keyboard because I know that's selecting query loop. The alternative would be to go into this outline and make sure that you're selecting query loop. So from here, you'll see more options on like how to target content here. So this particular section is pulling in posts using this selective post right here. This is a plugin that we specifically developed to pull in posts in order. So that will let you select like exactly which posts you want to show and the order that you want them to show in. But it'll only show like up to a certain amount. So let me show I added in this like caramelized white chocolate, and you can see there's not any extra items here. That's because the loop itself is set to only show 4 posts. So I would come up here to this display settings and I could change this to a different number and it would show the additional posts that I've selected. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. And then just to, make sure that this layout always stays consistent, switch it back to 4 and leave this one as it is. So that's how, like if you have selective posts, you can come in here, just search for whatever you need, and then make sure that your query matches how many you want to show here. Let's look at something else like latest here. This is, I don't have the query block selected, that's why. So now that I have query loop selected, I have the options up here. This one's telling me that it's showing 10 posts per page, which is what I want based on the display of 5 across. And then it doesn't have selective posts here and it doesn't have any filters. So it's just pulling in the 10 latest posts. However, if I specifically wanted this to be like a certain category like cakes, then I would come in here, I would search for cake. And it'll update to only show me cakes here. So the main things you'll want to know is if you're looking to update your post, you're always going to want to select this query loop block, probably from this outline, and then make sure that you're paying attention to items per page, and then in the sidebar, these filters or these selective posts to determine how you want content to pull in, either by category, just all latest posts, or specific posts in a specific order.